If Suella Braverman is judged to be heartless, then the story which is now coming out with the inquest on the dinghy which was in trouble in the Channel and which both the French and the British Coast Guard were talking to, and the French Coast Guard allowed it to drift into British waters so it didn't have to take responsibility, mocked the people who were on the phone to it, and deterred a nearby vessel from going to its assistance, then the French Coast Guard have blood on their hands. And this is one of the most disgusting stories. We need to get together, the French, the British, and we need to change this dialogue. The old adage, there but for the grace of God. And that could be you. That could be you. If there are no safe routes to Britain, then the only way you can get to Britain, as Suella Braverman demonstrated yesterday and confirmed yesterday, is by dinghy. So wake up. Wake up and stop sloganising and stop listening to the rubbish, the half-baked rubbish that politicians who haven't read their briefs and haven't looked at the details are spouting. Wake up. What we're actually condoning is murder, either by the French authorities or the British authorities. We are putting people in danger because we haven't done our work. All we have to do is cite a suitable visa application office in Calais. All we have to do is make sure visa application offices are available in the various countries from which these people come. But we haven't. The Libyan one is a good example. It doesn't work. There isn't one in Albania, for example. It isn't there. The Afghan situation is almost impossible. We are forcing people into dinghies so they can claim asylum when they get to Britain. We are putting people at risk for bureaucracy, and then we cannot be bothered to process that bureaucracy. And of course the stories, I'm sure it's with great glee that the BBC published a story about French failure. It is French failure, but it doesn't detract from the fact that we are also to blame. We cannot wring our hands about human rights elsewhere in the world if we preside over this travesty of justice and humanity. We simply cannot do it.